being trustworthy builds self-confidence. My name is Paul Vasquez with TaxLab. We help people save tens of thousands of dollars in taxes, and you can too. So being trustworthy actually can build your self-confidence, and this is how. When you set a goal, set a task, and complete that task, then you feel like you can trust yourself, right? And so if you're somebody who maybe lacks a little bit of self-confidence, doesn't believe you can do things, what you could do is actually start being trustworthy with other people. Of course, when it comes to paying your taxes, being honest with that, that can bleed into your confidence with yourself, being self-confident. Because if you feel like you have this responsibility and you don't comply with that responsibility, now you become someone who is untrustworthy, and that piece of untrustworthiness is how you view yourself. And you know better than anybody else, whether or not you're trustworthy. If other people can trust you, you can trust you. So you can build this with other people as well. So when you say you're going to do something, or you accept the responsibility, accept the task, what you want to do is make sure that you're accepting that task in the parameters that you can fulfill. Right? So if somebody comes to you and say, hey, can you do this for me? And you're like, gee, I want to say yes, but I can't do that. That's being more trustworthy than saying, yeah, I can do that. And then you don't do that. You let themselves down. And then you, on top of that, you let yourself down, right? You're building up a history of you not being able to follow through. And if you're not able to follow through with other people, how easy is it going to be to follow through for yourself and follow through on what you want for yourself and your life? And you see how that can chip away at your self-confidence. If it's the other way around, right, where somebody comes to you and says, hey, I have this task, and you say, hey, I can't do it. Well, then when those tasks come that you can do, you could say, but what I can do is XXX, right? And I can do it by this date at this time, and I'll get it done. And I'm super confident I can do that. I set parameters that allow me to complete that task. And when I do it, I build that confidence in my trustworthiness with them as well as with myself. So if you're somebody who struggles with feeling trustworthy, this is a way to build it. Likewise, if you're somebody who constantly breaks the faith of others, this is going to begin to chip away at your self-confidence, because you have a history looking out at the world that when you say something, or when you say that you do something, it doesn't necessarily happen. And so when you want to do something for yourself, when you want to live up to an expectation that you have of yourself, you've already set a precedent that maybe you won't, that maybe you can't. So in this new year, if you're looking for a New Year's resolution, a New Year goal, get specific about when you say yes to something, when you take on responsibilities. Add some provisos, add these different things, and that can actually build up your trustworthiness when you complete those tasks according to how you said. If you can't do it, then say that. Let people know that you can't fulfill that task, because at minimum, you'll be trustworthy at telling them that you can't do it. And even doing that can begin to build up your trustworthiness. And then you can try to step out a little bit and say, what can I do? What can I accomplish? We apply this in TaxLab with our clients, and we strive to be as trustworthy as possible. That means sometimes we might say, we can't do that, but we can do this. We can't help you break the law, but what we can do is help you apply the tax rules to help minimize your taxes and increase those wealth generating opportunities. That's what we like to try to do at TaxLab. We do a pretty good job of it too. And if you are somebody who wants a tax plan that's going to help you minimize taxes legally and increase your wealth generating opportunities, go ahead to lab.tax, click on advisory services, and schedule your free introductory interview today. We can get to know each other, see if it's the right fit. Anyways, I wish you all the success.